Welcome back, my friendly industrialist entrepreneurs. My name, of course, is Obra Potato, and this is Automation Empire. That's right. In the last episode, we got this, fantastic little factory up and running that seems to be, it seems to be working wonders. I am ridiculously happy with it. Now, I believe it might actually be possible to load crates directly from this line with the claw train right onto the truck area. I don't know. Is that a possibility? Can we find out? Because that would be ridiculously cool if that was the case. Okay, let me try and take back this claw line just a little bit. There we go. And then let's expand it a little bit. Okay, for this episode, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try my very best to unlock the freight train, because although I'm going to the effort of getting this whole claw train system set up and running, we're gonna want to get a good old fashioned freight train to help out take resources. Right, do that. Is that good enough? I don't know if that's good enough actually. Okay, cool. Okay, and then add the claws back on. Yep, fine. Okay, pick up the stuff and then unload it over here. This is just a test. This is just a pure test to see if it does actually work as intended. We'll know in just a second. Okay. It does not look like this is possible. It doesn't look like this is possible. That's okay though. That's okay. Look, hold on. Let me see if we can modify this just ever so slightly. Oh. Okay. Let me see if this is doable. I don't think that this is doable. It might be, but I don't think that it is. All right. I just wanted to absolutely make certain that I wasn't making like a super inefficient play where I could make things go just that little bit smoother. Okay, does that work? Oh my goodness, that totally works. Oh my goodness gracious me, that is fantastic. Okay, it doesn't line up perfectly, but it does line up, and that's pretty darn good. Okay, so we can now basically exclude drones from the entirety of the process, which is super nice. Not to say that they are, bad. I mean, drones have their place, I guess, but not here. Not here, not now. Okay. Let's get that right there. Perfect. Okay, so we can just load directly onto the trucks. Hold on. We can't load entirely directly onto the trucks, though. That's a bit of a bummer. Okay. All right. This is confusing. Okay, this is very, very confusing. Okay. Right. Let me try this. Let me try this again. Come on, dudes. You can do this. You can do this. I'm speaking to myself as much as I'm speaking to the video game. Okay. So, that goes there. Grand. And that comes in here like so. Great. And take that back just a little bit. Yep. Down here. Down here. Down here. No. No. Ah, yeah, see, we can't do that because that is passing through the factory. That is passing through the factory wall at that exact moment. So we're going to need to move things around just a smidgen. Okay, that works. That works fine too, I guess. Okay, let's do that, and let's put some drop-off points over here. Yeah, see if that makes any difference. Will that allow us to load up on both sides? Oh, that's so perfect. That is so unbelievably perfect. That is so unbelievably perfect that I feel like I could cry. That is so good. That's an exaggeration, of course. That's a serious exaggeration. What I will do, though, is take this off here, and instead, we'll expand the claw train. The claw train network. That's right. That's what we've got. A claw train network. A freaking claw train network. Is that just not the coolest name for a thing ever in the history of things? Maybe not. Maybe that's a slight exaggeration. Maybe there are cooler names for things. Okay. Yep. And all the way back along here. Grand. And all the way along here. Okay, I mean, it doesn't really look that pretty. But let's be honest, it doesn't need to look pretty. There we go. Okay, so now we should be able to fully load... We should be able to fully load both trucks with one single claw train. I'm not honestly completely convinced that this is the most optimal way of doing it, but I mean, it is a way, and it does work. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, now in this episode, I should have highlighted this at the very beginning, but I was just so excited to try this out. Why did that not work? Why did that not work? I should have dropped off the resource. Coal ore, I shouldn't be doing that. That should all be... That should all work. Yeah, I mean, I don't envision any issues here. That's the claw drop-off stop, yeah. Why is this a problem? Super unsure as to why this is actually an issue. So we're now able to only drop off at this. What? Okay. I fail to understand exactly what the issue is here, but apparently there is one. I think that there may well be an issue with dropping two. Right, here's an idea. I'm gonna get rid of the double drop-off. I think the double drop-off might be sort of interacting in a dodgy way. You know, kind of like a bad Friday night curry. You know, a bad Friday night curry sort of situation. Will that work any better? If we have a system like this where we only have one drop-off point? Maybe. That's the dream anyway. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. Okay, remove all of the claws, and then add all of the claws back on. Now see if that makes any difference. Will it? Who knows? It's a mystery. Right, anyway, yes, this episode, ladies and gents, I plan to get the freight train, as I've already highlighted. I also want to start getting gold production up and running. Now, gold production is a little bit of a ways away. However, I mean, gold sells for slightly more. Okay, this is real funky. This is real funky. I mean, it was working. It's now absolutely not. It's working as well. It's working. It's okay. This is all right. I have absolutely no idea why it's not working. Absolutely no idea why it's not working. Right. We'll just leave it. We'll leave it like that. Yeah, we'll do that. See if that makes any difference. The drones can do the movement for now. There's no real need to have it done by claw train. Yeah, coal ore and coal ore. Yeah, already taken off. Perfect. Okay, so that's that setup. That's this sort of a self-contained unit. I'm quite happy just to leave that there like that and hope that that sort of just improves over time. I don't really know how it's gonna go, but that's okay. Right, we've got the money. Let's think about moving all the way over here. Man, I wish I could like scroll across the map with my left or even right clicky button. That would just be so nice. Okay. What's the system that we want to employ over here? Well, first things first, we're gonna need to get the drills set up. We're gonna need to get drills set up, and we want to make sure that at every step we've got redundancies in place, because otherwise we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna absolutely have a problem. Let's get some cabling just set up, just some rudimentary cabling that will allow allow for a rudimentary power connection. There we go. And we'll build a power station right over there. Perfect. Right, so next things next. I think we're probably going to want to get a minecart truck line, something like that. Yeah, let's roll with that. But what is more important, I think, is that we get a small container outside absolutely every mining depot. There we go. It doesn't need to be a big container. It just needs to be a small container, and it needs to be connected up. Obviously, that's such bad placement. I don't even know what I'm doing. That was ridiculous. I mean, even for me, that is just the stupidest mistake Anyway, okay, so that's that. That's just going to mean that whatever resources we produce, we're able to store whilst we're waiting for the train to pick the resources up. Right, let's get the droppy off stuff. Yep, perfect. And that goes there. Might need to change the orientation of that one, but that's fine. That's looking good. This is why I said I might need to change the orientation, but actually I won't change the orientation. I'll just do that. Okay, so that's going to be our pickup route for the iron. Now we're going to want to get a nice process area, or an area to process in a factory. We're going to need a factory. That's what I mean to say. We're going to need a factory, and the factory is going to need to be pretty darn large. Okay, so let's try and how am I so out of money? Did I just blow all of my money on not very much? I mean, we can always expand the factory. Yeah, or maybe we can't expand the factory. Maybe that's just not a thing that we can do. All right, well that's the size of the factory for now, I guess. Cool. I think I'm quite happy with that size, honestly. All things considered, I don't think it needs to be any larger than that. Okay, let's get a power connection up and running. Perfect. We're gonna need to get an entry point for the minecart train, the minecart train. That's each and every time it's something a little bit different. That's what you get with me. Each and every time it's a little bit special. You know, it's one of a kind setup. Okay, we're actually making money again for the first time in what feels like forever. Yeah, because it's been a while. It's been a while since we were making money, primarily due to my claw train shenanigans, which still I'm not entirely sure how that works, but it must work somehow. I have absolutely no idea why it doesn't connect up properly, but it should. It absolutely should. Anyway, there we go. That kind of is what it is. Okay, let's get these points claimed. There we go. Wonderful. What am I on? 22,000. Man, scrolling halfway across the map is ridiculous. It takes a long time. I guess I could navigate via rotations, although that's not actual navigation. That's just turning around a single point. Ignore me. That's what I would encourage most viewers to do. Just ignore me. Just ignore me. Okay, let's get an entry down the. I say down the side. Let's get an entry right over there. Sure, an entry right over there. Probably an exit right over here as well. Yeah. So we'll have a nice straight journey through the factory. That's train track. I keep clicking the wrong flipping button. Okay, that's not gonna fly apparently. Right, try again. Yep, and yep, nice, and straight through. Grand. Okay, so once we are in, we want to get a storage system. We'll get something like that. That's grand. That's 30 grand. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, that's quite a lot. And then we'll get a sucky, pipey, which is, of course, the technical definition. It's absolutely the technical definition for this piece of equipment here. I will hear nothing bad said against sucky, pipey. Sucky, pipey is one of the core pieces of machinery in this here video game. Okay, what do I need now? I need a crate maker, I think. I need a crate maker in order to turn the stuff from gold slush into gold goodness. Right, so if I do that and I get that's the wrong place. Okay. Move it a smidgen further on. In fact, you know what? Just connect that up there like that. Grand. And then a crate maker. Just like so. Okay, so we should be able to make a bunch of crates now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have a bunch of these things. Now, we want to make sure that we get a setup that allows us to transfer into a whole bunch of refiners. I mean, there must be a way to do do belts slightly differently, but let's do that. Do that for now. I mean, I'm not super happy with that as it stands, but that's okay. I need refiners, and for refiners I need money. How are we doing gold-wise? Okay, you know what? We should try and set up a cart. Even one cart would be a great help, because it'll allow us to start moving some of the resource over to here. We're now making crates. Okay, ditch that. Because I'm not happy with this. I want to improve the system. And I want to get sort of a formula that we can replicate. So let's start out over here. How did I just lose 10 grand? How did I lose 10 grand? I want to go back over to this area and see what the heck is going on, because this ain't good. Okay, 800,000 points, and then we get our train system. 500,000 for remote connector. 800,000 for a freight train. 150,000 for a crate gates. I mean, that's nice. That's going to be cool. Unlock claw train truck loader. Hey, hold on. I thought I was able to do that right now. Oh, hold up. Okay, well, let me absolutely do that. What do I need? What do I need in order to get this? Some unlocks require you to process a certain amount of resource. Yes. Have I not processed a certain amount of resource? I have processed a certain amount of resource. Oh, it needs to be refined iron. I need to process refined iron. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I guess that's definitely doable. It's, albeit a little bit irritating. A little bit irritating. I mean, the way to do that is probably... I mean, I need to get it refined, and then... I guess it makes sense now why I'm not able to do this. Let me just take all of this back. Yeah, okay. The gold area is temporarily paused in terms of construction. For good reason, as I now have a system... I now have a way to make this truck automatically load. Yeah. The next question is, how do we get the processed iron into? How do we get the processed iron from a crate into the refinery? I mean, we can always pump it in, but I don't even know. Is there a way to? Is there a way to take it from the crate into something else? I mean, can we, like, stick it into the crate maker in reverse? Not really. That's not possible. There must be a way to do it. Maybe I'm just being stupid. Maybe there is... I mean, there must be a way to refine iron ore into research points. Not iron ore, sorry. Whole iron. Some unlocks require you to process a certain amount of resource in your research bays in order to purchase. Yeah, I mean, can we load... We can't load specific crates onto research trains. This is... I'm gonna have to have a little think about that. Because I'm not managing to figure out how on earth we would do that. I mean, maybe with a bit of tech, maybe that I haven't unlocked thus far. I mean, maybe I'm not giving the research bays enough credit. No, I think there must be a way. There must be a way. I'm convinced that there is a way. I'm convinced that there is a way, but I just have to figure it out. Right. Well, we'll worry about that in a second. Gold is back on the menu apparently. So let's do this. Let's see if we can make a system that I can replicate again and again and again and again and again and again and again. That really is how much I intend to replicate it. Okay, so that right there. Cool. Happy days. Take that back and that back. Yep. And then let's get a little bit of belts. And that's the wrong type of belt because of course it is. That goes there. And then that goes there. Right into there like so. Okay, nice. And then let's try doing a claw thing. Yep. And then another claw thing here. In fact, if I just get claw things right across the board, is this the most efficient way of doing something? I don't know. Okay. But if I do this, then that will allow me to get absolutely everything moved across. There we go. Okay, and I'm sure that you can see exactly where I'm going right now. We just get a refiner right there. We get a refiner right there. We get a refiner right there. We get a refiner right there and a refiner right there. And that should theoretically mean that absolutely everything is going to be refined. There's still probably more mileage that we can get out of this setup. We can get another sort of belt that runs around here, and we can move more and more crates onto this area. But that's fine. That's fine for now. Let's get a few more carts. And by a few more carts, I mean as many carts as we possibly can, in order to ensure that we're not wasting any of this precious, precious, precious gold. I mean, we have a massive silo over here, and there's no reason not to capitalize on the fact that it is so massive, right? Let's stick a bunch of junk in there and just store it up. Anyway, let's get some unloading stations right over here. There we go. Insufficient funds. All right, great. Okay, the power cost is relatively large. Okay, we're up to 50. We're up to 60. We're up to half storage on that already. That's a little bit crazy, actually. Right, how's this looking? How's this looking? It's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad at all. It's not looking too bad at all. Yeah, I mean, does the crate maker work backwards by any chance? Is that maybe what I'm missing? Outputs crates onto a conveyor or unload station. It's only used as an input. You see, I need it to be an output. I need the crate station to be an output. Yeah. I don't know without that how on earth we're going to get iron, refined iron into our science labs. Yeah. Trains, maybe? No. I doubt it. What about with the claw trains? The thing is that where would we do that? Yeah, really not sure about that. A container, one container per factory, remote connector. Maybe that's part of the puzzle. Some unlocks require you to reach a 3-month wait in order to get. Wow. Okay. I mean, this is a tough requirement. We need to be shipping a heck of a lot more junk in order to get a whole bunch of unlocks. Yeah, that's quite something. Okay, we need to clearly work on our game, which is why we need to get gold. Okay, let me focus solely on getting gold. Should I Oh my goodness, I can hold the shift button and move faster. Oh, it's a Christmas miracle. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. What's that? Oh my goodness. Oh my, look at that money. Look at that money. Look at that ridiculous money. That's funny. That is weird how that happens, isn't it? Jeez Louise. Exploits, eh? Who needs them? Not me. I don't need them. No, I'm just doing it to speed up the process a smidgen. I know there's something inherently wrong about exploiting the game in such a way, but I figure I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, let's. I don't want to do it often though. Let's get a claw train up and running. Let's just bash right through over here. Let's bash through a door up at the top. There we go. You can't see it, but it's there. So that's already a door. Hold on. Just click out the factory. There we go. Click out the factory, and then that'll become a heck of a lot easier to deal with. Okay. Nice. And we don't need to have an exit out here because we're just going to turn around within the factory. Right. So, give me some more claw train goodness. There we go. Okay, and then we're just going to go outside here to a unload station. And we can just come directly down. 20 grand of unload stations. How much does that cost? That is ludicrous. That is ludicrous. Okay. Then come out here. Now, here's my grand plan. Here is my grand plan. Also, I do think that the costs of these resources need to be balanced. They definitely need to be balanced. Okay, we're gonna need to get a brand new road network set up over here. So we're gonna need a road entry point. Must have another entrance in proximity. Uh-oh. Can I bridge across this area? I absolutely cannot. How the heck? How the heck is this gonna work? This is an island. We're on an island over here. Uh-oh. I've not thought this through. Okay. Okay, that's kind of worrying. Okay, well there's a road entrance over here which we could replicate. Yeah, that's definitely something that we can do. Okay, I think I have a solution to this problem. Ditch that, ditch that, ditch that, ditch that, ditch that, ditch that, ditch that. Okay, let's bring it down over here. Let's bring the road right down this way. And then right across this way. Now, I'm reasonably hopeful. I'm very hopeful, in fact. In fact, if this doesn't work, then we're in trouble. Okay, I can build across here. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I can't do the same with roads, can I? No, that's a shame. That is a shame. That's a shame. Okay, that's okay. We'll do claw train. We'll just claw train across. Claw train across. In fact, you know what I should do? What I should do is I should drop that. Can I? Must be built inside. Okay, that's irritating. I should drop that onto there and then move this down here. Yeah, do that. And then we should try and have it on a separate sort of loop so that we have two claw trains sort of going between the areas. Does that make sense? That doesn't really make sense. Roll with me for a second here, folks. I know I'm going to need to get a brand new doorway, which is intensely irritating given the current financial climate. I think is probably the correct way of putting it. Yeah, because what I'm basically gonna do, as you can see, is get a secondary claw train system over here. Yep, there we go. Okay, where is all my money? Where is all my money? Oh, I see. My money's on this. My money's all waiting on this road, which doesn't actually have anything. Okay, well that's a bit of a problem. That is a bit of a problem, especially now that I'm, whatever it is, thousands and thousands and thousands of bucks in debt. 25 grand. You know what? Sell that. We don't actually need that to be powered at the moment. That's okay. Okay. Just build road. Build road up there. That's 38 power. We don't actually need that. We don't actually need it. That was just extra. That was a bonus, you know? Right. Okay. We'll need to do this in a minute anyway, so it's kind of worthwhile doing right now. There we go. And that connects up there. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Unfortunately, all this time the trucks haven't been spawning in because we've got too many trucks in the game. That's okay. That's fine. I still absolutely wish that I could just get some I could find a way to make this work just a little bit better. I don't think there is a way to do it though. I do not think that there is a better way to do this. Maybe there is. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, whatever. Okay. Okay, I also cannot deactivate these research bays. No, at all. I cannot deactivate them at all. So they're just going to continue to make power Or they're just going to continue to consume power forever. Absolutely forever. Okay. Well, let's get some claw trains. Let's do this. Let's get this set up just like I intended to, with my brand new idea in mind. There we go. Okay. So, here's what we do. In fact, you know what? This doesn't even need to be double. This can just be a single claw train. There is absolutely no reason why it needs to be double. Okay. So do that, right? And then that's a pickup point. Wonderful. Ah, you see, that changes the height of the claw train track. We could increase the height if we wanted to. That's not strictly relevant right now anyway. Okay. And do this. Oh my goodness, this is already looking and feeling really, really, really good. 16 grand of power. That is an obscene amount of power that we're using. I need to demolish some of these research labs and make a ridiculous amount of money in the process. Okay, ditch all of those. Yeah, it's not super essential that we have them up and running at the moment. I would much rather have the finances to do what I want to do over here. So, road pit stop. Yes, let's get loads and loads of road pit stops over here. Yeah, we're going to want to just get as many as we possibly can, really, I think, is what we're looking for. Is there an efficient way to do this? I think that there might be. Hold on, let me... Ooh. Oh, I like this. I like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do when I have the money, obviously, is get like back-to-back loading docks or loading bays, I don't know, whatever the heck they're called. And then in the middle is where we're going to put the claw train. So let me take the claw train up here. And let me take the claw train. Let me just get off at the claw train. Stop number 15 on the claw train route. And then it's going to be a unload station. And then that will be right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna overdo it. We're just gonna keep it relatively simple for now. It needs to be extended by 1. That's totally fine. There we go. And down right on top of there. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, so the next stage is to, create more loading bays. That's absolutely the primary motive at the moment. So let's take this back. We'll keep that bit of road right there for a reason which I hope will become apparent in a bit. Okay. Now this is going to become a problem. Joy upon joys. Okay, we're going to have to delete that truck. That hurts. That hurts flipping badly. That does. Oh, no, we're going to have to delete another truck. I hate it so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, but it looks good. It looks good and it feels good. That's grand. Okay. This is not final. This is not final. Let's level with that. Okay, level with that and then ditch that and right in there. Okay. That's pretty even, right? It doesn't look even, but it should be. Okay, we'll set that up for all. Drone priority is high. Drone priority is high. So the drones theoretically might decide to travel all the way across the map with those resources, but I very much hope that they don't elect to do that. We should see a couple more trucks coming along now, which is going to be grand. And we can think about setting up, once again, think about setting up power over here. In fact, maybe we do even need to set power up over here. We could honestly just build power poles the whole way across. The advantage of doing that is that it's marginally cheaper. However, we don't have enough power in the grid over here. Man, I love how it locks the maximum length of the power pole. Yeah, so 42 power. We got too much. We got too much power, Captain. We need to get more power. Okay, so as you can see, this has worked out a little bit uncomfortably. I don't exactly like this. Resources accepted here, only gold, actually. Only gold. We're only going to accept gold in both of these locations. So, you know, keep the rubbish resources over there. We don't need them. We don't need them. Okay, you know what? And delete that flipping power cable so that we can continue to process stuff. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I mean, finances, very, very tight to the ground. Very, very tight to the ground. Although, I mean, we are doing it. We are absolutely making this whole system work. It feels pretty darn efficient, if you ask me. We do need a few more crates in the crate maker. That's for certain. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But that's fine. That's totally fine. Okay. We need what did we need in order to do what we needed to do? 20 grand, something like that. I can't remember. Oh yeah, 25 grand for a brand new power station. You know what? Stick a brand new power station down over there. So it turns out that both sides are now powered anyway, which is just grand. Happy with that. Yeah, let's think about what we actually have to do next. I mean, these refiners are all working. Yeah, these refiners are all working. That's great. That's all that we need to get done. We need to add some claws onto this route, and then we need to add some claws onto this route, and then maybe we need to extend this out a little bit. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is fine. It's a fine situation to be in. I just wish I could do something about the fact that this. I wish I could do something about the fact that this journey is so long. But I don't think I can. Yeah. That's a shame. Okay, anyway, the claw train is now up and running, which is just wonderful. This claw train will eventually be a loop. It's not super efficient not being a loop, but it is temporarily not going to be a loop. Okay. Can I turn that mining drill off? No, I cannot. I absolutely cannot do that. Right, give me the money. Give me the money in order to get a claw train on this route over here. And I think that we will be golden, at least for a little bit. Yeah, there's gonna be a very tight window. A very tight window. No, yeah, I got one. I got one single claw train on this belt. On this claw train track? Sure. Okay, so you're going to pick up the resource from over here. Obviously, this is going to be a heck of a lot longer train, and this is going to be a heck of a lot longer unload station. Destroy all crates. Oh my goodness, you can destroy them. Okay, you can't actually turn them into mush. Hold up. What is this? This is a pickup point. Why did you not decide to pick up the resource that was underneath there? That's a pretty fundamental question, Mr. Claw Train. Right, not so sure about that. That's an unload station. That's okay, yeah. Cool. Go back here and see if we can redo this. See if we can absolutely make sure that this works, please. I might need to extend the claw train by just a little bit onto, like, sort of, I don't know, free area. Ah, okay, I see what happens. This is okay. We're in a fine situation. That's okay. I do want to take it back just a little bit and move it across to the end one, to the very end. In fact, we'll just extend this all the way around over here, and that should be fine. Yeah, there we go. $100. That's a steal, if you ask me. So we should be moving gold over very, very slowly. And we might even see a droid come and float over to this area. Maybe to load up some of the trucks. Yeah. No, I mean, we can put this as a high priority. This already is a high priority. That's high priority. That needs to be medium priority. That needs to be low priority. And that needs to be medium priority. Okay, and oh, I see what I've done. I've not turned on access for droids. That's what I need to do. There we go. Not droids, drones. Sure. Okay, so that's a high priority thing for the drones to do. So we should see them all float over here and, get to work on get to work on whatever the heck they need to do. Yeah. Only having one single unload station, not really a great business move, that, but I mean, I guess it's not too bad. We can just about live with it. What's going on? What's going on here? What is this? What is this catastrophe? Are you guys stuck between deciding to prioritize that or deciding to prioritize this? Why is everyone heading down? We don't need everyone to head down over here. There's just one crate to load up. That's it. Yeah. Drone priority medium, sure. Okay. Quickly, whilst the going is good. Get me that. Okay, great. Nice. All right, now let's get this loaded up. Get these loaded onto the trucks. And that truck just moves away. That's a total joke. A joke of a truck. What on earth is that? Okay, there's four bits of box to pick up over here. I mean, this is initially going to be the worst bit to get set up because it feels so janky. But the reason that it feels janky is because there's a little bit of a cash flow problem right now. But that's all right. You know, cash flow problems never really stopped me before. Not going to stop me now. Okay. Wow, we are nowhere near our objective. That's not our objective. That's the bonus objective. But we need, what is it, 25,000 I think it was. That's ludicrous. That is ludicrous. Okay. And we're at minus 19 grand at the moment. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, and there's no way that I can merge these trucks. That's irritating. I could set up a brand new road entry, couldn't I? I could have a separate road entry. Ooh, that's a good idea. I could have a separate road entry for this truck section and then a separate road exit for that truck section. I actually really like that idea. Where's my gold train? How much is gold going for? Gold is going for 2,000 bucks. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit more, but it's not that much more. Okay, here's the solution. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna end up just sort of trying to simplify. Oh my goodness, I don't have the money. I don't have the money to fix my mistakes. Oh, this is dreadful. Okay, claim that. Ditch that, and that doesn't even take me near. Oh my goodness. That says we're out of power, but we shouldn't be out of power. We should be fine for power. Right. Question mark that, please. Video game. Not happy. Not happy. Not happy at all. Right. My power costs, I think, are a little bit excessive. Okay. Ditch that. That makes us 15 grand. Ditch that and ditch that as well. Okay. I mean, I don't want to say that, you know, this is sort of a fire sale scenario, but I mean, you know, you can see what's going on. Now, if only I could just connect that up like so, but I just can't. Okay. Let's do this. Get rid of that. Yep. And okay, get that set up. Okay. Slow truck syndrome strikes again. Get an exit point in the mountain over here. Is that going to make any difference? I mean, we could always... I'd tell you what we could do. We could just extend the length of this claw train. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe that is actually what we do. Okay, hold up. Let me extend that out there. Let me add that as a pickup point. There we go. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's get this. You know what? You know, it's a bug, not a feature, right? It's definitely a feature. I'm sure this was definitely an intended system by the developers, which absolutely should not be exploited to make money when you're in, you know, potentially perilous financial situations. But let's be real. Let's be real. It's a feature, right? It's totally a feature. That's how I get to sleep at night. Okay, road entry. Let's get that set up over there. Let's get road exit set up over here. Yeah, nice. Okay, I am actually very happy with this. This means that, you know, we've basically got 2 separate systems now, which makes everything just so much better. Okay, do that. Get that set up. That should spawn us a couple of trucks every now and again. Yes. Should spawn us, there we go. Should spawn us a couple of trucks every now and again. Okay, wonderful. Let's get everything dropped off there. Okay, gold. This is looking and feeling a heck of a lot better. Okay, let's get the unload station all the way along here. Let's get a claw train to lift up right on there, which is great. Let's click inside the factory and have a little look at what's going on. Let's add some claws to that train. Perfect. Do we have power over here? Why is this not working? It's because the crates are... It's because the crates are in use. That's super irritating. That is super unbelievably irritating. I mean, it's not going to be a problem all of the time, but it's going to be a problem enough of the time that I probably want to fix that and find some other way of sorting that out. Okay. Can I maybe make another crate maker or two? Okay, do that. Do that, and pipe to connect up, pipe to connect up. Let's get a load station. Sorry, unload station, even. The fact that it's called an unload station just absolutely messes with me. There we go. Wonderful. So now we've got gold ore crates. I'm going to get a claw train. I'm going to get a height level 2 claw train up here. Can't build it here. Is the factory not tall enough? Is that the problem? I think that might be straight up the problem. I can't put a door in the ceiling, can I? I can't put a door in the ceiling. Can I add like another floor to the factory? No, can't add another floor to the factory. I guess our claw train system ain't that great. Although I tell you what, I have a solution. I have a great solution. I know how I'm going to fix this. Okay, first of all, let me go outside and have a quick little look at the factory. Let me stick in a door right over there. Let me get a claw train set up to go into the factory. Yep, all the way along here. Grand. Take that back just a smidgeroony. And that can go in there like so. And that can go over there like that. Okay, now we have a circular system, which I am much more happy with. Very, very happy with indeed. Let's get 2 pickup points along a route over here. And then we're going to leave the factory again. We're going to leave the factory again. Do we need to leave the factory? We don't actually need to leave the factory. I mean, this feels like it's not the most efficient way of tackling this specific problem. But by golly, it will work. Okay. So that's going to go there like so. Doesn't interact with that. Oh yes, I forgot about that. Okay, give me a load belt. Hold on, can I put a load station in like that? Will that allow a connection onto that belt over there? I guess we'll find out, won't we? Yeah, claw train down over here. Okay, will that allow me to load onto the belt directly? If that's the case, then that is fantastic, and I've solved a problem. Okay. Load up there. Load up there. Bring this back just a bit. I mean, the nuances of this game are definitely numerous. You know, there's a bunch of different ways in which the game interacts with other parts and whatnot. Skip 2 claws. Okay, that is not happening. That is not happening, but the reason that it's not happening is because There are too many claws on this track. Yeah. Okay, just 4. Let's leave it with 4 claws. That's fine. And now that should work just a little bit better. Okay, great. Not perfect, but that should at least give us a little bit of a test. Does that work? No, it doesn't work. Okay, that's infuriating. That is infuriating. Well then, how do we get it onto the belt? Well, we're gonna have to use a what's it called? It's called a transfer claw. We're gonna need to get a transfer claw to transfer onto that specific bit right over there. Okay, so let's get a unload station. Can't build here. Ooh. Is this even possible? Can I unload? I can't unload directly onto the belt. I can't build that there. Will that work? Maybe. There are very specific circumstances in which certain things that I'm trying to do end up working, and then there are specific circumstances where they end up not working. But you know what? I'm quite happy to experiment the whole darn time. Okay. So will that work as I intended to? Find out after the break. Well, let's give it a shot. Give it a shot right now. And see if it works. Come on. It works. It works. That's an absolute charm. Okay. That's great. That is saved my bacon. Okay. Take this back. Take that all back. Yep. Build a bunch of... What is this? That's a load station. Build a load station all the way along here. Wonderful. Build a claw train. Right, so as long as I use a combination of load stations and unload stations in the correct way, I should be just fine. Right. That should work perfectly. Look at that. That works just grand. And now that should mean that we're able to rely on extra crate makers. So our total sort of crate capacity is now up to whatever it is, 30. Yeah, that's really, really good. That's really, really good. I like that a lot. Okay, let's add some claws to that track, to that train even. Okay. And let's extend this out just a little bit. The reason why is because, well, we want to make sure that the rest of the train can get past. The rest of the claw train can get past. Okay, this is looking and feeling a heck of a lot better than it was. I'm still not, super happy with the setup, but at least we've got two sort of separate, distinctly separate routes going on, and it seems to be working. It seems to be working pretty darn well. Okay, has it come time to finally replace the bits that were lost? I think I probably should. I should pay for my sins. And do what I need to do. Okay, how are we doing power-wise? Why is that not linked up? Oh, yes. It's not linked up because I ditched all of my research bays. There we go. What do you know? It's now all up and working again. That's great. Yeah, still not entirely sure how the heck we're supposed to get crates into a research bay. One of the disadvantages of the fact that this game is in early access, it means that there's no real source of information to go to. I tell you what, though, this setup is looking real nice. It really is. Yeah, see, the crate maker is at maximum numbers there, you see, which is a little bit of a bummer. Okay, you're filling up with that. It's good. Okay, all right. I mean, that's working fine. We shouldn't accept gold over here. Right, don't accept any gold over here. Gold needs to be put solely onto these two trucks over here. Otherwise, we're just gonna have issue upon issue upon issue. and it's never ever gonna get fixed. Okay. Also, let's talk about what I wanted to do over here. I wanted to get a sort of system in place. Let me see if I can do it and show you exactly what I mean. Yeah. Okay. That goes over there. And that goes over there like that. Oh, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Okay, so we allow none except the gold. Drone priority high, drone priority high. Yep. Pretty darn happy with that. Let's ditch that. I didn't mean to do that. That's a shame. That's a shame. That truck will not live to see another day, I'm afraid. Okay, so we want to do this down to, like, not there. Not there at all. We want to take it back to, like, here. Yep. And then we want to do... Okay, no. No, we don't want to do that. I tell a lie. I tell a lie. We don't want to do that. We want to do... Whoa, did I destroy a drone? That's my bee. Was that Frederick? I hope not. Frederick's my dude. Okay, yeah, come up around here and connect up there. Sure. There we go. Get that all sorted out. And then that's like that. Okay, great. So this means effectively, you know, that we've got a loop. We got a basic loop. There we go. And that goes in there like so. Grand. Okay. So let's extend the load station. No, sorry. Unload station. That's right. Unload station. Get that extended up. So we should now be taking a full train. A full train. And the train's about to be added to. A full train of gold from side to side. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's back. It's... Oh, that's a... Oh, that's... It's back. It's back and it's worse than ever. The slow truck returns. The slow truck returns. Yikes. Well, there's not much that I can do about that, I'm afraid. Not much that I can do about that at all. Why is this not working? Hey, they should be working. This should be working. Oh, well. Apparently it's not. There is a system error. Something is not going quite right. Okay, but I mean this is looking good. This is looking very, very good. I mean, I know it doesn't look like it's terribly profitable, and I bet you if I look at the scorecard, yeah, I mean if you look at the scorecard, things don't look terribly profitable. Yeah, they don't look terribly profitable. Things aren't looking amazing at this moment in time. But it's because the claw train is still, you know, it's still finding its feet, and you know this area is now besieged by a ridiculously slow truck, with which there is nothing I can do to deal with. There is just no way. There is no way of handling that. Absolutely no way that I can do anything about it. Yep, I'm doomed. I'm doomed with the slow truck. It's just awful. That's absolutely awful. That's ridiculous. Look at it go. It's so slow. It's getting there, though. I know better than to stop it. Why are there so many trucks being dispatched? I get it. I mean, this is nice, you know. There's lots and lots of trucks. That's good. But that's not super necessary. Also, I should just buy, you know, with my research points, my copious amount of research points, I should just do something about it. I should just get some research points. Yeah, okay, I see. We're not using any of the iron to process into points because it's all going into this storage tank over there. Okay, what can I get upgraded? Anything major? Highway speed minecart? I mean, truck spawning speed? I mean, is nice. 2 max claw trains per track. Drone speed. I guess I'll get drone speed. Sure. Give me drone speed. Max out drone speed. Look at that. That is maxed out drone speed. Okay, so that is just about as good as it gets. Claw train speed. Okay, sure. We've maxed out claw train speed as much as we can. I don't think that that's really going to make that much of a difference. The drone speed might make a bunch of difference. I wish I could get an increase in the vehicle truck speed. Oh my goodness. The number of crates that are tied up in transit at the moment. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely bonkers. This is bonkers, and there's absolutely nothing that I can do about it. This is just about the most obscene thing I think I've seen. And it's happened 2 episodes in a row. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me claim some more points. Nice. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, so I mean, how do I get iron into this building? If you know, please do tell. Because I would love to know. I have absolutely no idea. I have absolutely no idea. I can't output. No, this refiner only outputs crates. Combiner? No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not the crate maker. It's not that either. Yeah, that's a funny one, you know? It's a funny one. How on earth am I going to start making iron how am I going to start processing iron in a science lab in order to get that going? I don't know. It says it needs to be coal and iron, but I'm not sure if it just needs to be the ore or not the ore. Yeah. Very, very funky indeed. I mean, I could get a combiner. I think maybe it's the combiner which I'm after. I think if I was to get the combiner, then that would be sorted. But thing is that I still need to process coal and iron in order to get that. Transfer tubes can connect to passing crates on a step conveyor. What? What? I did not know that. That is cool. That is cool. Okay, wowzers. So you can literally just output a transfer tube. Hold up. So does that mean that I can transfer it via transfer? Okay, hold up. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Part doesn't output. Input. Whatever. Okay, can I put a... can't build here. I need to get a step. Hold on. If I get a door right over there. Yeah, do that. Ditch that for a second. And then give me that. Can't build that there. Really? Well, that's a bit of a bummer. That is a bit of a bummer. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can... Can I build... unload stations? Hold on. See if I can do that. And then can't build that there. Can't build that there. Okay, I can't build on the threshold of the factory, but I still can use a transport tube to maybe suck stuff out the crates. Hold on. Let me do drone drop off. Like there. Okay, do that there. Let me drop off iron. Yep. And that, like so. And, hold on. Ditch that as well. So, drop iron off. This is a high priority event. Can't build that there. So, can I only do this with step conveyors? I think I can, according to the tech tree anyway, I think I can only do it with... yeah, can even transfer if allocates crates between factory-based machines using a step conveyor system. You can also incorporate transfer clause into your system to move crates between separate conveyors. Transfer tubes can even connect to passing crates on a step conveyor. So there is a way to do it. There is absolutely a way to do it. I mean, let's see. Ditch that, and ditch that. And instead, let's see if I can do something like this, and then a small container over here. Nah, it's not gonna fit, unfortunately. This is, I'm curious. I need to test this now. How do I do it? What's the best way to do this, and what's the best place to do it? I don't even think I really have the space to do it inside here. But I should try and make an effort to do so nonetheless. Okay. Let's ditch that. This is all temporary, of course. I wanna rebuild that. And I will rebuild it in just a second. Okay, so that goes there. Will that do what I want? From a step... Oh, I know what it is. It's this. I need the standing up. I need the standing up transfer tube. Okay, so the standing up transfer tube is totally different. Oh my flippin' goodness. Oh my god, this game is so good. This game is so good. Okay, I've figured it out. This is so interesting. But you know what's really also a little bit infuriating is that, I mean, the amount of information that you have as the player is pretty minimal. But I tell you what, I do flippin' love it. I do flippin' love it when you're just able to discover, like, something that's really cool. So I hope that you'll appreciate that whilst, I mean, at the moment, things are fine. Things are fine. What am I doing? I need to get a transfer claw system. Yeah, give me a load station. That's fine. And then give me a transfer claw track. Okay. What do I need? Oh no, I need to get that. Ditch that. Yeah. I mean, I love how this game works. Okay, it's so cool, and I think it's all the more rewarding when you figure something out for yourself. It really is. It really is immensely satisfying. Okay, that goes there. Let me just switch this around. Okay. Yep, like so, and in here. In there, yep, and connect that up like so. Grand, give me a little suck-upper. That's right, it's a suck-upper. That's the technical term. The best way of doing this is probably just dropping off a crate. Hold on, here. Doesn't interact with transfer tubes. I mean, I know that it does. Unless it needs to be a step conveyor. Does it need to be a step conveyor? And that needs to be built inside? Yikes. That's a bit of a beefy problem. I mean, what we can always do is we can always sort of unload it onto this. Can we unload it onto here? We can unload it into slurry. We can unload it into slurry inside and then move it out, I guess. Would that be possible? I'm just... My brain is, like, bending. Yeah, inputs only connect to... Okay, I'm with you. Okay, ditch this. Ditch that. I guess we're going to need to go for a step conveyor. Oh my goodness, I've got it. I know exactly what we need to do. It's come to me like a bad dream. First of all, get me all of these crates back up and running. And second of all, that goes there like this. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. And then literally what we're going to do is we're going to deposit that right there. That's what we need, right? I think that's what we need. Is that actually going to do what we... No, that's not going to do what we want to do. Hold on. This, suck up, and then output over there. Is that going to work? No, that's not going to work. Gosh darn it. Hold on. I feel like I'm on the cusp of discovery here. The fact that step thingies can only go inside, step systems, is deeply irritating. That needs to go there. Yeah, that needs to go there. That needs to go there in order for this to work. Okay, let's take this out. That's probably a permanent. That's probably a permanent thing right there, but that's okay. Let's get that to suck up there. Sure. Take this back a second. Yeah. That goes there. Yep. And then we're gonna need to output that to there in order to get this to work. Right. Now, will I be able to bend this minecart track around in time? I can actually do this. Okay. I mean, it's a faff to get done, but it's because I've not left myself much space. Okay. Okay, maybe I can't actually get this done. I don't think I can build this through the wall, can I? Nope. It certainly does not look like it. Okay. This is what I need to do, though. I need to transfer it into a... I need to transfer it into a vat, and then I need to get it transferred out of here. What's the best way to do this? Honestly, take this all back. We're gonna clear this up, and we're gonna make this look a heck of a lot nicer than it currently is. Okay, so that goes there, like that, and then we'll get a refinery right there. Perfect. And then we get a bit of belt right there. We suck up from that belt, like so. Cannot build there. Why not? What's the issue? What is the issue? We can build there, so I guess we'll do that then. I'm not quite sure why that's the case. Okay, so that should suck up. That needs to suck up into a storage section, which I absolutely cannot do for whatever reason. Why can I not get this set up over there? I tell you what I can do, though. I can take this back and smidge or smudge that across a little bit. Okay, this is oh, can you tell how excited I am? I mean, this is unbelievably exciting. Why do you not want to work? Why do you not want to work in this location, my friend? Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit peculiar, isn't it? This is a little bit peculiar. Okay. Now try. Is that gonna work a little bit better? Suck up from here. Okay, that works for some reason. That is not gonna work. I don't think I can build track like along the side of the... I can't build track along the side of here, and I don't think I can expand the factory. Can I? No. No, that's a deeply irritating situation to be in. Okay, let's take this back. Let's take this back further. Okay. And then this is processing iron, turning it into iron. Disconnect that from there. Sure, we don't need it there. Just get this done. If I can get this done, then I will feel happy. Now it wants to work. Has it got something to do with the thing above it? I will get rid of that if we need to, but I don't know. Whatever. Okay, that goes there. Great. And then we need to get a depositor right there. So this should be iron. This should be processed iron. This should be 100% processed iron. What I want to get is a... what I'm going to need to get is, at the end here, I get a unload station. There we go. And then that just melts the crate away. Oh my goodness, folks. This is it. This is... I feel like I've mastered, like, a... You know, an impossibly difficult level. Where's our train? It's looking good. It's looking really, really good. Okay. Claim some points. Claim some points. Get some stuff processed. Okay. This is gonna work. This is actually gonna work. And, I mean, this will process coal and iron. So that's kind of nice. We don't need to worry about this. That's a faff. Hold on. What? Unload. Oh, it's not the right track. I think that we can fix that. I think we can fix that. I'm super unsure if I actually can fix that. Ooh, that's a tough one to take. Let me move this entire operation over just by one. There we go. Yep. This needs to be done, unfortunately. Otherwise, there is no way else that it can succeed. And then we need to just sort of build a very similar, very simple setup. Yep, that there, and then that there, and then that there. Perfect. Okay, so just like that, that should address all of our issues. We'll come straight out of here, and then we'll connect that up just like that. Okay. Okay. Let's select the other direction for this minecart to move in. Why? I don't know. I feel like that's the best way for us to go. Okay, so it's going to come around here. We're going to pick up the iron, which we're not actually mining from all of these different resources, these different outputs, because, well, I ran out of money. I needed to sell them off. This was an emergency situation. A very, very emergency situation. Okay, so let's see if this does actually work, and we do manage to get processed iron into the factory. I think that this will actually work, and I think that I am unbelievably happy with how this is actually going. Yeah, this is something special. I'm pretty darn chuffed with this. And that is actually going to allow us to get the what's it called? The claw, yeah, the unlock crate gates. And then the claw track truck unloader. The claw track truck unloader. That's right. Claw track truck unloader. Is there any other way to... Could we make a minecart track across here? Oh my goodness, we totally could. I don't even need to do claws now. I could turn it. I can turn this. Oh, this is what I'm gonna do. I feel like I have figured out. I have figured out the solution. To the problems of this video game. Okay. This is fine, this setup. But let's readjust this. Let's make it into a... Although I say that I want to make it into a minecart track. Yeah, if I make it into a minecart track, then that's got its advantages and disadvantages, because that means that we're just going to be shipping, straight gold across this divide. It is going to be a heck of a lot faster. I do think that minecarts are a heck of a lot faster than, and they can carry a heck of a lot more resource than claw trains can. But in saying that, claw trains, no, you know what? I should make a minecart track. There's no reason not to. There's absolutely no reason not to. It's gonna be so much faster, and it means that at this end we have a claw train set up. Between the two deposits, we've got a minecart, and then over here we have another claw train set up. Which at that point, I'm very much hoping we will have the resources needed to unlock the claw train track truck train, the claw truck train track truck unloader. Truck loader, sorry, should I say. That's completely different to the claw train track truck train loader unloader. Yep, absolutely. Wow. Okay, this is, I can't believe this is actually working. This is really, really nice. Coal ore, iron ore, coal ore, not processed anything but iron ore. 5 iron. That should show up. That should show up in my research, right? It's not showing up yet. But we'll get there. We just need to ship more goods. And the way that we ship more goods is by moving more of this junk from place to place. But more importantly, it's probably going to involve more gold. And the way that we get more gold is by doing minecarts. Yeah, that's what it's got to be. Also, probably what I need to do is I probably need to click the claim button, and that will allow the stats to show up in the research menu. Oh boy, this is getting juicy. I feel like I really I feel like I really have got to grips with some of the mechanics that this game has to offer. The way it works is delightful. It really is. Destroy all crates. What? Why? Why would you... Yeah, Not sure why that wasn't working. It doesn't particularly matter. But yeah, the way that this game is working is just phenomenal. I absolutely love it. It really, really is very, very cool. It takes a little bit of getting used to. I appreciate it takes a little bit of getting used to, but I sincerely love what is happening here. This is, I mean, I love process management games. I'm adoring this one. Ladies and gents, thanks as ever to my fantastic patrons over at patreon.com/potato. It's greatly appreciated, all the support that I do receive over there. It helps make the channel possible. Hopefully you'll tune in for the next episode of Automation Empire. I'll see you then. Bye.